Raman sir, are you there? Okay. Sir, voice is not here. My voice is clear? Sir, unga voice கேட்கல. Kasi sir, we will start the meeting. Kasi Raman sir, hello. Kasi Raman sir, are you there? Yes sir. Sir, my voice is clear. Sir, my voice is clear or not? Sir, நீங்க பேசுங்க, உங்க வாய்ஸ் எங்களுக்கு கேக்குறா இல்லன்னு செக் பண்றதுக்கு ப்ளீஸ். காசி சார், ஓகே. உங்க ஆடியோ உங்களுக்கு கேக்குதான்னு செக் பண்ணிடுங்க ப்ளீஸ். சார், காசிராமன் சார், உங்க ஆடியோ கொஞ்சம் இது பண்ணுங்க சார். காசிராமன் சார், உங்க ஆடியோ கொஞ்சம் செக் பண்ணுங்களேன். Kasraman sir, you start, sir.
Sir, am I audible right now?
Right now, yes. Shall we start the meeting?
Yes, okay. Sir, sure. And
now the students are coming. I have to give the admit. That's why it takes some time. No problem.
Sure, sir. Otherwise, okay. Shall we wait for a couple of minutes to add?
No problem. So more than 40 students are joined in the meeting.
Okay.
No problem. You continue. Okay. So very good morning. Very good morning, students, and very good morning, Kasraman sir. Hello. Please, anyone have to respond to me, students. Hello, students. Yes. Very good morning to all. And today's session is what? Today's session is skills required to succeed in an interview, and that is given by the Dr.R.KASI Raman, placement officer and associate professor of P.S.R. Engineering College. He completed his BE and MBA and doctorate. Okay, doctorate. He played a many role, including placement officer and other things. So I am very grateful to welcome Mr. Kasi Raman sir. I mean, once again, I welcome all the participants as well as today's speaker, Dr. Kasi Raman sir. Kasi Raman sir.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Continue,
thanks
please.
For the opportunity, that is made to me in this great day. Shall I start, sir?
Okay. Continue, sir, please.
Very good morning to all.
Continue, sir.
And, very good morning to all. And so
please,
in this pleasant
students, please respond.
In this pleasant morning, I am really happy. And I want to wish you all advance happy Diwali. And at this juncture, I really thank G.Venkataswamy College, Koilpatti, convener Dr. G.Venkataswamy sir, director, and co-patron patron Dr. P. Mahendran sir, secretary, co-patron Dr. N.R. Shanti Maheshwari Madam, Principal. And last, no, I thank Organizing Secretary Dr. S. Ananda Sivakasi sir for making me this opportunity to connect with you, especially in the topic skills required to succeed in an interview. So I'm really very happy. And I really thank Dr. Ananda Sivakasi sir for making a brief introduction about myself. And I started my career as lecturer, assistant professor in Department of MBA, P.S.R. Engineering College in 2009-10. And after marching forward, after some years gone, I take that responsibility as a member in Department of Training and Placements, P.S.R. Engineering College, in the year 2015. And it was a great journey for the past 5 years. Now, I learned a lot of things which across many corporate companies, and how the students they should enhance their knowledge base, especially. And so with this thing, I would like to start my presentation.
Kasiraman sir, one information, a live
Yes, sir.
telecast is going on YouTube. Live telecast is going on YouTube. Okay.
Thank you,
Thank
thank
you.
you, sir.
This is
Thank you,
for your
sir.
information. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Please
Thank you,
continue.
thank you, sir. So I hope my screen is visible. Sir, my screen is visible?
No, 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 no. The screen is not visible. Please select the share. Select it and share it.
Yes, sir. The screen is visible, sir.
Visible, sir, actually. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Madhu. And no, I'm really happy that Madhu is also one of my team, and he is also making presence and grace over the today's webinar. And yes, purpose of this session. Uh, the first purpose is to explore the career opportunities available for arts and science team, especially because G.Venkataswamy Naidu College, is ultimately producing a lot of graduates who are excel in government, public, and private streams. And second thing, the impact of life and employability skills, which is playing an important role in the positive achievement of students in their career span. And the third, to make successful tips for succeeding in interview process. So these are all the three important things we are going to cover in today's session. Let us start with one important quote, education. So education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. That is the great word from Nelson Mandela. You might know the great personality, Nelson Mandela. Yes, of course, education is the only platform we will change the entire world by our dreams. And next, I would like to show some of the quotes. You cannot continuously improve interdependent systems and the process until you progressively perfect interdependent interpersonal relations. So, in this particular quote, so the most important thing is interpersonal skills, which is the most wide, vivid quality of today's generation. So, we cannot continuously improve that interdependent skills without a good interpersonal skills. Then, leaders are made, they are not born. So, depends upon the time and space with ourselves. So we are going to meet as a leader. No, it is ultimately depends upon the second thing, that is life skill and employability skills. So they are made by hard effort, which is the price we all have to pay to achieve any goal that is worthwhile. Next, yes, the first thing, career. So I would like to start with the first session. objective, that is to explore the career opportunities available for arts and science stream. And with that thing, career, you can see a beautiful diagram, so which shows it's like resembling of a tree. So in that midpoint, you can see career, right? So, and you can see many of the branches, it is in colorful, different colors, job experience, education, abilities, success, perseverance, then leadership, reputation, learning, then hard work, contact management, knowledge, your curriculum vitae. So these are all the important attributes which will strengthen your career. So the word career is one of the most impact and a powerful term in all individuals' life, because we are setting into career after our education, that is completion of either undergraduation or post graduation courses, or otherwise doctorate courses. Yes, of course, but we should initiate career at right time. That is a very essential thing which is no expected in the society. Even after completion of our graduation, the most important question which is raised by the society, especially with our friends and relatives: what is your plan? What is your plan? What you are going to do? Whether you are going to work or you want to continue your studies, or what you are going to do in the society, as you want a businessman, or what is your ambition, what is your goal. So these are all the common questions, which are all arised. And of course, when you take education, education is the only platform which will make a positive strengthening of your platform, that is called career. So let us, a career, it is a job or profession that somebody has been trained for and does for a long time. So you can make a keen observation. Career is a job or a profession that individual has been trained for doing that particular thing. It is purely we are going to get through the proper implementation of our educational process, that is into long time from schoolhood to college. So the series of jobs that somebody has in a particular area of work. Yes, career actually has two definitions. The word career is often used to prefer a profession, occupation, trade, or a vocation. And also, career could define what you do for a living and range from those that acquire extensive training and education to those you can perform with only a high school diploma and a willingness to learn. So, normally in India, an individual can start career. It is an average survey results that it shows highlighting figure more than 56 percentage of individuals can start their career after their undergraduation. Either it is into the stream of arts and science, or engineering, or medicine, or any other professions. And when you have that figure, 56 percentage, 56 percentage of individuals, it is in an average figure. So they start their career successfully, or in some certain excuses, they are forced to start the career into a job or a profession, or might be into a business, trade, or into vocation. And when you have that remaining 44 percentage, yes, of course, they are into right pathway to set the career. After their undergraduation, they might plan for either post graduation or any other diploma courses. Next, career after graduation. Yes, so I would like to have this session as more interactive, because in this space we are connect with around 60 candidates who are all right being undergraduate, yet to finish undergraduate or post graduation. Can I have any word? Have you completed? You are going to complete your graduation very recently, and what is your plan? You can type. You can make a post it your you can show your opinion in post box or chat box. I'm waiting for the thing. Can anyone show the right directions? No, being it is formal, you can post it in your chat box. Otherwise, feel free. You can unmute your mic and no, you can chat your opinion. Because it is quite natural to get confused. That is the right thing. When it comes to choose the right career after graduation, because many of the people, they get a lot of confusions. So how we are going to set our career? Because once you started your career, it should be for long term. And so for very few people only, they are going to change the career in a very challenging way, because when they started their career in a simple clerical job, and of course through their learning skills, because the second agenda is very important, life and employability skills. So only I mentioned. So with their effective skills, they can have a lot of enhancements, and they can have no barriers for switching their career. So today there are numerous career options available for students to pursue, and this is the reason why they find it difficult to decide which way to go. Especially in our Asian countries and Western countries, we are having a lot of options to get entry, to make our setting of career through getting a lot of courses. So this is the time when they struggle to realize their passion and skill set. So what the people amply doing? Because once the school days are closed or completed, then they get to their life into institute, that is into undergraduation courses, and even through their entire 3 years course time, they might have a lot of academic stuffs, and along with the academic stuffs, so they had to dream about their employment. So right away we can say that word, decide or dream about employer. So that is the only way by which candidates can, that is students can avail their career pathway. It is into the right way. So without that thing, we are so the students are yet to struggle to set up their career pathway. Yes, of course. Now I can show certain slides. What are all the career opportunities once they completed the graduation, either it should be undergraduate or post graduation. Yes, decision, that is the right career path. It is so tough to decide about the right career path after graduation when you are too confused about what to do next. The confusion arises when students are unable to figure out whether they should apply for a job or go for a higher studies. Because getting a mere job is very easy with our skill sets. It is nominal. So today's generation, now students are well capable because of technological advancements. They are get merely connect with the social networking anyhow, through Facebook, through LinkedIn, through Nboard. There are n number of social connects we are having, social platforms through which students are excel. And when you compare the generation gap, of course, when you think of before 20 years back, no, it is a toughest process for graduate to get a job, or you want to continue for a higher studies. So that mentorism, it was lagging, because it is not only with the due of technological advancement. When you compare with the generations, we are having a lot of differentiations. And there should be four rights: right time, right place, right person to make right direction. For making the career pathway in a right way, there are four rights. Right persons are very essential. So I hope in your institute, Dr. Ananda Sivakasi is taking care of training and placements. And of course, with that thing, you students get a lot of excellence. So whether you want to make a job or for a higher studies. Yes, of course. When you are getting to enrollment of course, that is into undergraduation or post graduation, because this crowd comprises of both undergraduate and postgraduate. I hope you should decide. For example, when you are in undergraduate, that is in second year, you should decide about your employment, whether we mean for a job or for a higher studies. So that is the right time which will make you opt for a job, that is a dream employment, otherwise your dream course in dream institute. If you want to have pursuing of higher studies, then ultimately you might dream about your studies and that institution. So, and for post graduation, it is yet to time. No, so post graduation is one of the credit. So once you complete post graduation, then ultimately you can get non suffocative jobs, because a lot of things available. But we are having right away that qualification. We are getting that qualification, but as a student community, we should think. So what quality we are having? So here, that confusion, it starts with quality, none other than qualification. We are all filled with a lot of qualification, but when any individual can think of quality, of course, we should think about quality. So what are all the qualities we are going to have and how we are going to adapt? It is merely getting employment is very easy, but as of concern, uh, employability skills are very essential rather than employment. I can quote with a simple example. For an individual, you are going to provide a boat or swimming skills. There are two things. If you provide an individual with a boat, he will simply sail in the sea. Yes, of course. That is getting an employment. But when the same scenario, when we offered an affordable swimming skills for that particular individual, he can swim. Yes, he can swim. So you can have the thing. Once you get with the boat, after certain time, when the boat gets damaged, then ultimately the individual can sink in the water, right? But when we offered a good and affordable employability skills to the students, then ultimate thing is, even though the boat can sink, he or she can have ample swimming skills, and up to the level they are having trust value to make prevention of their life. So in that way only, nowadays education can impart employability skills along with their academic platform. Yes. So this is the slide now which will show career options for arts. Yes, the most preferred option for arts graduation is MA programs in various subjects such as English, economics, and history. So that MA programs are perfect for students who want to continue their further studies through MPhil and doctorate programs, and also even become researcher in their respective fields. Such MA degrees are also ideal for candidates who are looking forward to take up teaching as their profession. And nowadays we are all having a lot of competitive exams, right? It is offered by National Testing Agency. Previously, it was made by certain forums such as University Grants Commission and respective state governments. But this is the good initiation which is ever made by University Grants Commission, that they want to standardize their programs by means of placing these competitive exams in National Testing Agency. So after that thing, they can have their career option. When they choose their career option as teaching, then lot of opportunities even they are going to avail with B.Ed, that is Bachelor of Education. Once they are completing Bachelor of Education, they are once again they are going to have their competitive exam, TET exam, and they can gain either government or aided or private school teacher jobs. No, it will be fruitful enough to start their profession. And the first being government jobs, especially for arts background, available in banking, agriculture, central secretariat, railways, and many more sectors, especially in government. And also they are conducting their separate entrance tests like IBBS, Banking Personal Service Examination, SSC examination. So that is the point I want to mention. That is a very great effort by National Testing Agency, because their forum is more standardized, because it is ultimately based upon CBSE syllabus, and actually they want to standardize their learning as well as their efficiency level. And also arts background, they can, with good communication skills and personality traits, lot of openings in BPO. We can say it as BPO, but nowadays BPO is categorized into many several forms. You can come across the word knowledge process outsourcing. Yes, of course, with the knowledge process outsourcing, we can have a lot of now technical stuffs also. In BPO, we are getting into customer service associate or relationship executive. So with that thing, we can have a lot of interactive communication skills with people, and we can easily get to know so what the people is exactly thinking, and how far the society is striving hard enough to know about ourselves. And another option for arts graduates with a great personality and outgoing character is public relation. If you are good in writing, you can also join any media house as a sub-editor or an ad agency as a copywriter. So in this point, I want to mention media is the evergreen dream platform for that is even for MA or that is undergraduate courses, likewise in history or economics, English, like that. And even today's IT companies such as Tata Consultancy Services, Cognizant, Infosys, even they are now ready to hire arts graduates for content writing. There are because the industry paradigm is entirely changing. It is not only for engineering graduates to get joined with information technology associated companies. It is not. It is only imaginary thing. But when you have a wide open search, then ultimately you can have a lot of entrants in IT companies as various job portfolios. So as in a nominal way, what the students exactly thinking? Yes, TCS, CTS, Infosys, these are all the giant companies into IT, and also Wipro. Wipro is one of the company. So they are all make opening for that is either science background. It is not like that. Even they are hiring history background students, because their business portfolio is right now changing, because the clientele operations is also expecting more. So I want to mention this very important thing. So as a arts and science background, you are getting a lot of job openings, and For commerce students, especially most preferred career option after doing BCom is CA, that is Chartered Accountant. CA exam is conducted by Institute of Chartered Accountants, that is ICAA, and it has 3-level module, that CPT, IPCC, and final CA. So it is the dream for commerce background students to get clear Chartered Accountant exam, because without the portfolio, we are getting a lot of good stuffs, and ultimately your career span is entirely go with that Chartered Accountant. And can you ever imagine that an average Chartered Accountant in corporate companies, they are getting around 20 lakhs or 30 lakhs per annum. However, for BCom graduates, candidates are eligible to directly appear for IPCC exam. Another option for BCom graduates is MCom program. You might know about that thing, and you have a lot of awareness for MCom. It is a 2-year program, and it is offered by every recognized university. As right away said that, kindly, no, you can plan for that thing. So accordingly, you can have your continuation of graduation, that is post-graduation in university. As of concern, university having a lot of focus on study areas such as business, accounting, finance, then statistics, economics, marketing, and management. So with that word, statistics, when we think about statistics, we are having a lot of, am I audible? Can anyone say am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible, sir.
Yes, thank you, sir. Yes, of course, with the statistics, you can gain job opportunities, especially in government organizations, because government organization today is, they are lagging, and also they are getting more amount of people, especially posting in statistics, because you can get a quantum of information from UPSC, and especially for the government of Tamil Nadu, you can refer TNPSC to get into the things. And because no, practicing statistics is very difficult, but it is one of the most important field. And also one of the most important advantage is data science. When you are practicing statistics, then ultimately that is the gateway for making as a right person for data sciences. Yes, of course, you can trial the search in Google Trends. You can have that no practical way of searching, especially in Google Trends. Yes, of course, in 1900s, statistics is having a high trend, but in today's particular era, so we are into data science. Yes, statistics is converted into data science, because no, can you ever think by the year 2013, no, all we are get automized. That is the keen example what the Google is performing in today's generation. Yes, when you think of Amazon or Google, we are adapted fully into artificial intelligence. So for artificial intelligence, statistics, that is, so what we call the data science, data, that is very important. If you want to being a good data scientist, then ultimately you should be very strong fundamentals in statistics. And we can move away to the next thing. And my request for the people who are inside the meeting, if you are having any clarification, no, right, stop away. And no, it is better to discuss, and we can proceed with the further things. So feel free to post questions, no, in between the sections, no problem for me. So another option is, of course, MBA, Master of Business Administration, especially in finance. This is the most popular career option for BCom graduates. If you want to see yourself as a chief financial officer, that is the most respected position, senior most position in any of the company, this course will do the job for you. Of course, for getting into MBA in premier institutions, no, you are going to prolong with CAT exam, SAT or MAT. These are some of the popular entrance tests through which candidates are shortlisted for admission in prestigious MBA institutes. So that is the only way you want to get into admission for MBA, CAT. That is a common, aptitude test for getting into MBA, especially in premier institutes. Then job prospects for commerce. Every company needs an accountant, but you should have the basic and strong knowledge in accountancy to maintain their balance sheet. If you have good in knowledge, then you are going to excel in cost accounting, basic principles of accounting and management accounting, and you can easily find a job in financial sector, and also find job as an auditor. So not as a CA. You can assist an auditor in the way of junior financial analyst, tax accountant, business analyst in areas of business consultancy, industrial houses, and public accounting firms. And even in India alone, we are having a lot of outsourcing companies. If you think a large corporate, they are not performing as their own, because it is more a toughest job for a corporate to hire all the people. Because what is the constraint? Yes, of course, no. The constraint is likewise and the pay or the compensation which is available for all the people. So they can simply outsource the, And next thing, career options for science background students. Students normally completing their BSc can straight away go for MSc programs in their field of choice. But students who would like to go for research and doctorate level study, MSc will open new doors for employment for them. Yes, of course, when you completed MSc science background, then a lot of research oriented schemes available in universities and premier institutes. You are get along with funding by means of there are a number of forums which avail funding for people, especially in research. Besides, BSc students can also opt for MBA programs to boost their career in the field of management. Nowadays, MBA courses are offered with a specialization in hospital management, IT management, laboratory management, which will be an ideal course module for science graduates. And also, in addition with that thing, I would like to progress many research schemes. Through that research schemes, you can apply it. So for that thing also, you should clear that adequate net exam. You can call for a junior research fellow. Yes, for a year, it is into twice. No, they call for JRF. Kindly apply for JRF, and you can have good and strong foundation knowledge in your courses. What you opt for. When you are good in mathematics, then ultimately you should have a strong foundation knowledge in mathematics, so that you can easily crack that net exam, and you can opt for junior research fellow. Even it is the only gateway for getting to the university, for getting a lot of research funds, so that you can excel. After your research, you can either go for research oriented firms or even to the industry. That is the advantage for science background. Yes, science graduates in Max Stream can do master in computer application to boost their career in IT field. That is one of the way. And even today, IT companies, they are hiring mathematics graduates for even that particular field, because that Max Stream, they are good in statistics. I already mentioned. So that is the only way to get into data science field. So moreover, BSc students can also do B.Ed. That is a common thing to get into the teaching profession. And another field of study for science graduates can be diploma in computer science or animation, or any computer languages, R programming, Python. These are all diploma courses, certified courses. So through that certified courses, they are getting gateway for getting job in IT or ITES. Then job prospects. There are plenty of job opportunities for BSc graduates, especially science graduates can find jobs in education institutes, space research institutes, likewise physics or chemistry or maths. You can know have a number of positions in space research institutes, then hospitals, health service providers, chemical industries, testing laboratories, geological survey institutes, and many more right after completing their graduation. Apart from technical fields, science graduates even also work in marketing when they are having good communication skills and also with a high flow of interactive skills in the society. And business and other research fields such as I already mentioned research fields. When we encounter research fields, even for a lot of openings in various streams. When you take physics, yes, of course, physics can have wide opening in planetary science, then material science. We can enlist n number of things within a particular stream, physics, and also in chemistry, botany, zoology, microbiology, bioinformatics. So these are the fields, and also in today's thing, fashion technology, because we are all wide open with the lifestyle management. So, as of concern, people who graduated from fashion designing or fashion technology can have wide opening because right away IT companies are also changing their business paradigm. They are concentrating on all clients, what the client is exactly need. So they are hiring multiple or multi-skill persons for their job positions. And also, science graduates can work as a medical representative or consultant or junior clinical research engineers. Uh, how the clinical research can be made? There are a lot of trials, we can have as technology grows, we are also having pathetic negative impact in our health. So health industries can have wide openings as such clinical trials. And last thing is teachers and many more. Next that is so with that thing I completed that first thing, that is career opportunities available for arts and science stream. Next we are getting into the discussion of the most important part, life skills and employability skills. So I already mentioned that when we offered a candidate a boat or a swimming skill, that capability is very important for people giving an employment. That is giving a job or employment is an easy task, but doing an employment, you need of employability skills. We can have two factors in our hand. One is effectiveness and another one is efficiency. So I can quote with the statement, two statement, doing the right things. That is the statement one, doing the right things. And the statement two, doing things right. Can you ever find out difference between these two statements? Can I have answers in uh, chat box? Feel free to post. So doing the right things, doing things right. So this is, I mentioned effectiveness and efficiency. So we can easily get employment or job, and we can have our efficiency, self-efficiency up to the individual competence level. Because competence can differ from one person to another person. Because we are all human beings and we are not machines. When you think of machines, it is having calibrated for keeping a high level of efficiency. Yes, of course, right? High level of efficiency can be made for machines only through calibration. But for human beings, calibration can be made only through effectiveness. So as of individuals planning, that plan will show enhancement of effectiveness. So for making action, you should need effectiveness rather than efficiency. When you are effectiveness, when you are having a lot of effectiveness, then ultimately your efficiency will be more. But I'm not going to say that it is 100%. 100% efficiency, it is very tough and impossible even getting into the machine. But today's generation, we are working out with our technological advancement to keep 100% efficiency in machines. But that human race, no, what we are having, so because we are focusing into a lot of no interventions in today's generation, especially that social media. Even you can find someone or somebody in your group, that is in your peer group or your friends group, who are good in making memes. நல்லா பாத்தீங்கன்னா தெரியும் உங்களுக்கு. Can I use Tamil? Another Suprasam, sir? Yes, of course, no. For better understand, sir, can I use bilingual language in this forum, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, of
Yes,
course.
sir. Yes, sir. No problem. Use it, please.
உங்க ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் குரூப்ல நீங்க பாத்துருக்கலாம். என்ன அப்படின்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா, சில பேர் நல்லா வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா மீம்ஸ் பண்ணுவாங்க. ஸோ கிராக்கிங் ஜோக்ஸ், ஒரு விஷயம் நடக்குதுன்னா டக்குன்னு கிராக் பண்ணுவாங்க, ஜோக்ஸ் கிராக் பண்ணுவாங்க. ஸோ ஈவன் ப்ரொடியூசிங் மீமீஸ் ஆர் ரைட் லைக்வைஸ் cracking jokes, even that is a great advantage for making posters. It is the best ever thing which is right now needed in digital marketing. So we don't want to demonstrate or we don't want to explain all those steps, but within a short span, within a short information, we want to make inform to all the audiences. That is the way by which digital marketing they are right now doing. Okay. So நம்மகிட்ட இருக்கிற விஷயம் என்ன அப்படின்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா, it is the clarity. So we are adapting effectiveness only through employability skills. எம்ப்ளாய்மெண்ட் கிடைக்கிறது, அதாவது ஜாப் போறதோ ஒரு எம்ப்ளாய்மெண்ட் போறதுக்கோ வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா, that is very easy, but you should fill with employability skills. So a set of achievements, that is skills, understanding and personal attributes that make individuals more likely to gain employment and be successful in their chosen occupations, which benefit themselves, not only individual, even the entire workforce, community and the nation's economy. So only I mentioned life and employability skills, because it is never going to end. So up to end of our life, we are getting learning from our peer group. Even we are getting learnings from a small kid or an elder person or with our same age group. Yes, of course, learning doesn't have any end. So we are getting learning up to our end of life. So I want to configure this employability skills, especially through end of our life. So as of people, those who are seeking jobs, so kindly go with the employability skills, not for these intermediate skills, or you should be filled with full-fledged employability skills. Next, you can find a lot of factors here in this image. In this center core, you can find employability skills as the main thing. But so in the circular format, you can find a lot of factors. Number one, attitude. So attitude is the word which gives a lot of power. You might know that thing. Attitude is the only word which brings 100% in alphabet. When you try that, yes, of course you can get 100. So it mainly depends upon attitude. What kind of attitude we are having? It is not going to easily mention as a positive and negative. But as of theoretical framework, we are different. We are having different types of attitude. So employability skills can start with social attitude, because after graduation, as an individual, we are going to be a best fit in the society. But which we are living. It is not only for an organization or a company. So I am calling attitude as social attitude. That social attitude will bring a person a best fit in the society. So that attitude can only comes with confidence. So what sort of confidence we are having? Some about na tappa sollala, even in that so even in a classroom, all 100% persons who are good in communication. இப்போ உங்களோட டீச்சர் உங்களை கூப்பிட்டுட்டு மேல ஸ்டேஜ்ல ஏறி நீங்க ஒரு 30 மினிட்ஸ்க்கு ஒரு ஜெனரல் டிஸ்கஷன் பண்ணுங்க அப்படின்னு சொன்னா நம்ம என்ன பண்ணுவோம்? அஃப்கோர்ஸ் என்ன ஆகும் அந்த இடத்துல? we are all get back. ஸோ அந்த இடத்துல நான் சொல்ற விஷயம் என்ன அப்படின்னா, it is not only with the communication. So communication is the simplest form of transforming your thoughts. நீங்க என்ன நினைக்கிறீங்கிற விஷயத்த சொல்ல போறீங்க, இதுதான் கம்யூனிகேஷன். பட் தட் கம்யூனிகேஷன் கேன் பி என்ஹான்ஸ்டு ஒன்லி வித் language. So language proficiency is very important for communication. நீங்க ஏதோ சொல்லணும்னு நினைக்கிறீங்க, ஃப்ரூட்ஃபுல்லா ஒரு விஷயம் சொல்லணும்னு நினைக்கிறீங்க, when you are okay with Tamil or your native language, convey freely. ஸோ நம்ம ஒரு விஷயத்தை யோசிக்கிறோம், மேல வர்றதுக்கு யோசிக்கிறோம் அப்படின்னா we are having lack of confidence. Yes. So the confidence can be improved in a widespread by means of adaptation. How we are going to adapt qualities? That qualities adaptation can be made based upon 3 things. Number 1, that is the basic foundation, knowledge. Knowledge we are gaining through education. It is not going to be theoretical. நம்மளுக்கு ஒரு பழமொழி சொல்லுவாங்க, ஏட்டு சுரக்கா கறிக்கு உதவாது அப்படின்னு ஒரு பழமொழி இருக்குது. that is in Tamil. ஸோ அந்த கூற்றோட அர்த்தத்தை நீங்க புரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டீங்கன்னா தெரியும். when we are only stick on to the bookworms or subject knowledge is very essential. It should be in depth, but we should aware of lot of things that was happened in the society. So first parameter is knowledge to adapt, and second thing, skills. What kind of people skills you are having? So when you are a good listener, when you are a good interactor, when you are a good speaker, you should have skills. So commonly I can call it to be people skills. That people skills can be driven through interactive skills. How interactive we are, what kind of good qualities we are having with other people. And the third factor is ability. So I rated 3 factors: knowledge, skills, and abilities. So that ability is the force to enhance confidence among people. Okay. So knowledge, skills, and abilities you should be adapted, especially in your learning period. So adaptability normally brings up confidence. When you are having good confidence, then ultimately you are a good attitude person. So from that attitude only the other things will start. When you are having attitude, positive attitude, no doubt in that thing, you are an accountable person. With that accountability, how far we are having social responsibility? Nowadays it is decreasing, right? Even I am also inside the circle. So நம்ம இப்ப இருக்கிற என்விரான்மெண்ட், இப்ப இருக்கிற அந்த ஒர்க்கிங் நேச்சர்ல பாத்தீங்கன்னா we are all pressurized people. Yes, of course. நம்மளை சுத்தி இருக்கிற விஷயத்தை நம்ம மறந்துடுறோம், நம்மளை சுத்தி என்ன நடந்துட்டு இருக்கு. We can have an easy comparison. Before 15 years or 20 years, நீங்க ஸ்கூலிங்ல பார்த்துருந்துக்கலாம். யாராவது ஒரு பையன் கீழே விழுந்துட்டாங்க, இல்ல யாராவது ஒரு ஆள் கீழே விழுந்துட்டாங்க, நார்மலா when you are passing away, நம்ம உடனே ஸ்டாப் பண்ணி நின்று என்னாச்சு ஏதாச்சு பாவம். பட் இது நடந்துட்டு இருக்குது, நடக்கலன்னு சொல்லல, பட் இட் இஸ் டிக்ரீசிங். when you think of today's era, we are all running with the work that is busy working schedule. நம்ம அங்க நின்னோம்னா நம்மளுக்கு 10 நிமிஷம் அதுல போயிடும். why should care about that people? நம்மளை பார்த்துறதுக்கே நம்மளுக்கு கஷ்டமா இருக்குது. yes, of course, that responsibility is the vital factor which will enhance accountability. When you are a good accountable person, then you should fill with a lot of responsibility, self-responsibility. When you are having self-responsibility, then you are going to make nurturing of social responsibility that will leads to a good accountable person in society. Planting a tree, yes, of course, when you are planting a tree once in a month or once in a fortnight or even once in a 6 months, you are a social accountable person. அதுதான் நான் சொல்றேன், நான் என்னைய தனிப்படுத்தி சொல்லல. even I am inside the circle, so that is the thing. So when you are social accountable, through your motivation you can gain lot of insights with the people. If you are a highly motivated person, then certain groups that will accumulate yourself. உங்களை சுத்தி ஒரு 4 to 5 people எப்பவுமே இருந்துட்டு இருப்பாங்க when you are highly motivated. So with that skills only we can have time management. So நம்ம முதல்ல சொன்ன adaptability, confidence, attitude, accountability, motivation. When you are having this 5 mandate skills in your hand, then you can automatically sign in any platform. You are a timely person, you are time punctual person, you never discard time. சொல்லிருப்பாங்க டீச்சர், உங்களை சொல்லிருப்பாங்க இந்த டைம் பீரியட்ல எனக்கு நீங்க அசைன்மெண்ட்ஸ் வந்து சப்மிட் பண்ணணும், இல்ல இந்த டைம் பீரியட்ல நீங்க இந்த செமினார்ஸ் எனக்கு கொடுத்துருக்கணும், இல்ல ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் when you are moving for an interview in your institute, இந்த டைமுக்கு கரெக்டா வந்திருக்கணும் அப்படின்னா we are not going to progress. என் ஃப்ரெண்டு போகல சார், நாங்க சேர்ந்து போறோம் சார், அவன் வரலைங்க சார், அந்த பொண்ணு வரலைங்க சார், அதனால நாங்க நின்றுட்டு இருக்கிறோம். இட் இஸ் நாட் லைக் தட். You are more into sir. Another, yes sir. Sir, yes, if you want to convey anything, sir. Yes, sir. Next thing is time management. So if you are going to be timely person, then ultimately you have to prove. Then next thing is teamwork. Yes, of course, when you are going to get work in an organization, then you are going to be a team player. Certain ups and downs can be present in team, but you should confide with others how we are going to enable ourselves as a good team player. So for that thing we should have acceptance, good negotiation skills. Negotiation is very important. If you are a good negotiator, then ultimately the entire platform will spoil. Even if there any disruption, சார் அவர் எனக்கு குடைச்சல் கொடுத்துட்டே இருக்கிறாரு சார் என்னோட பாஸ், இல்ல எனக்கு மேல இருக்கிற டீம் லீட் வந்து என்னையவே சொல்லிட்டு இருக்காங்க. எஸ், of course you should obey with your team lead, right? You should be well negotiated because we are all educated thing. இந்த ஸ்கில்ஸ் வந்து அங்கதான் உங்களுக்கு நீங்க அப்ளை பண்ணுவீங்க. as you are a team in a teamwork, you want to be enabled as a good team player with a lot of negotiations and acceptance. And with that thing, when we are having all those things, we can cope up with our stress, because stress management is one of the inevitable problem in today's working organization. Not even if you are a teacher, even for a teacher, we are having stress. Even for a student, they are having stress. So as personally, we want to socialize our stress, because when you are taking a newspaper or a daily, You can come across a lot of information. நீங்க ஒரு நியூஸ் பேப்பர் எடுத்துட்டாலே என்னவா இருக்கும்? We can come across that information. Murder, robbery. So social misbehavior automatically starts with stress, personal stress. You can talk with the elders. You can fine tune. Your stress can be only nominated with a mentor. Find a good mentor. When you think a particular person will be a good mentor, personalize your problems with them. You can have a fine-tuned solution. So when you're not open up, or when you're not come up with your openings, then ultimately you are not going to stable your stress. Because நம்ம ஈஸியா சொல்லிட்டு போயிடுறோம். நம்ம காமனா யூஸ் பண்ற வார்த்தை பார்த்தா ரொம்ப டென்ஷனா இருக்கு சார். I'm having lot of tensions, work pressures. But when you think of your family members as father, mother, some about when you are grown up, you are going to have your kids. When you are seeing that faces, then ultimately that is the best way to normate yourself. When you are having a high pitch stress, then keep calm for some time. That will be simple practice that can be easily made by yourself. So when you are following these things, then normally we are going to be a good human being. So employability skills is not only for gaining employment. It is not my word. It is adequate for the entire lifespan. I am not talking about only for your employment. When you are fulfilled with these employability skills, then you are going to excel in your entire life, even personal as well as in your professional life. And the last factor is presentation. Presentation, yes, இப்போ நான் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கிறது presentation. Presentation can be varied. So presentation சொல்றது individual presentation. அதாவது நீங்க ஒரு விஷயத்தை சொல்றீங்க அப்படின்னா you should gain that information. Based upon that information, you are going to present more and more. But அதுலயே வந்து நம்ம என்ன சொல்றோம், பின்னாடி ஒரு ரெண்டு ஃபேக்டர் பின்னாடி வந்தீங்கன்னா, when you are getting it back, time management, that is very essential. Because now the time is 11:30, I started by 10:30, 1 hour gone. Yet to I have to complete one module. So right way of appropriation is very important for presentation. You should be more appropriate. When we come across political agendas or the speakers, political speakers, you can have fine-tuned differentiation. So in this forum, I don't want to mention the name of political leaders or political speakers, but as personal, you can see the speech, in what way they are going to make the presentation as very clear. If you want to know, because it is in accordance with the situation. Company presentations are more with company information, but as an social individual, you should come across information what is happening in the society. You should be able to present yourself for any kind of issues or problems that is happening in the society. Yes, with this information, I'm moving to next slide. That is concept of employability. Center of the concept is development of skills and adaptable workforces in which all those capable of work are encouraged to develop the skills, knowledge, technology, and adaptability to enable individual to enter and remain in employment throughout their career in their working lives. As for individual, normally, when you are getting a job in an organization, then at certain age, you are having certain term called retirement. And even being certain noblest profession are there in society, likewise medicine, engineering, law, and many things, management, consultancies. So for them, there is no age limit. They are going to work end of their life. So when we want to work or excel through end of our life, then the only possibility is adapting employability skills at right time. Next, as I mentioned clearly, it is a lifelong process. It is not a static one. அப்பா எனக்கு வேலை கிடைச்சிருச்சுப்பா, இந்த ஸ்கில்ஸ் எனக்கு இந்த இன்டர்வியூ அட்டன் பண்ணேன், ஆப்டிவ் கிளியர் பண்ணேன், நெக்ஸ்ட் ரவுண்ட் டெக்னிக்கல் கிளியர் பண்ணேன், நெக்ஸ்ட் ரவுண்ட் வந்து இன்டர்வியூ ஃபேஸ் டு ஃபேஸ் இன்டர்வியூ கிளியர் பண்ணிட்டேன், அவ்வளோதான் எனக்கு முடிஞ்சு லைஃப் செட்டில் ஆயிடுச்சு. அவ்வளோதான், அப்படி கிடையவே கிடையாது. ஈவன் when you are entering into the industry, you should learn. When you are having good learning skills, then you will be the mentor for your juniors. So mentoring is the most important thing which the society expects right now. Being a mentor is tough because we have to practice. So the employability is a lifelong process. It applies to all students, whatever the situation or course. Courses might be different. இல்லை சார், நான் வந்து இங்கிலீஷ் லிட்ரேச்சர் தான் சார், நான் தமிழ் லிட்ரேச்சர் தான் சார், எனக்கு எதுக்கு சார் இந்த எம்ப்ளாயபிலிட்டி? நோ, it is not like that. For all courses, employability is applied. It is complex and also involves a number of areas that interlink. And it is about supporting students to develop a range of knowledge, skills, behaviors. So in that term behavior, I mentioned for social behavior, how we are going to act as the best fit for the society. Certain do's and don'ts are there. We can't do anything, we can't do all things in front of the society. Attributes and attitudes which will enable them to be successful, not just in employment but in their lifetime. So as I rightly said, employability, offering employability skills, it is institution wide responsibility. It is not of a teacher. Teacher can do. In your education span, you can come across many teachers from your school life. They can teach you subjects along with ethics, moral, values. So at this right time, we can pose ourselves a question whether we are following values, morals, ethics. It is very simple practice. If yes, then continue. If no, what are all the problems? What are all the things which make you to adapt that particular situation? Kindly overcome. So, as of my word, offering employability skills, it is the role of institution based upon their vision, mission, and values. It is about making the components of employability explicit to students to support their lifelong learning. It is not going to be the end of thing. It is going to be lifelong learning. As you are aspirants of GVN college students, you should connect yourself. Even once you completed your course, kindly visit your institute and make something good for institute and your student, because you are being the alma maters, right? Being an alma mater, we should do for something, because your students will be the next pillars of society. So kindly visit. And நீங்க ஒரு இண்டஸ்ட்ரிக்குள்ள போயிட்டு ஒரு 5 to 10 years இருந்துட்டீங்க, நிறைய நாலேஜ் கேதர் பண்ணியிருப்பீங்க. That knowledge abruptly you can transfer only with the help of your old institution. You can share your knowledge for the student community. So in that way, you are going to support for lifelong learning, not only for yourself and also for the entire widespread of knowledge to the society. And employability what not? It is not about replacing academic rigors and standards. ஒரு 10 பேப்பர் எடுத்துட்டு இதை மட்டுமே வச்சிருக்கிறது கிடையாது. It is not like that. Along with your academic, you should fulfill with the employability. It is not necessarily about adding additional modules into the curriculum. It is not like that. It is not just about preparing students for employment. It is not like that. For getting employment, you should good with critical analytical skills, good communication. That is enough. And for certain job, there is no need for no skill sets. But it is not the sole responsibility of the careers department. Yes, of course, training and placement is not only standing for imparting employability skills. It is by all. Even as a student representative or as a student leader, you should enhance the thing with your friends. It is not only you are getting the things with the teacher, because you are being the teacher for the next generation society. So as in the society, you all being a teacher, and you are all going to imparting as such of ethics, moral values through your employability. It is not something that you can be quantified by any single measures. We can't quantify employability skills. இது மட்டும் இருந்தா எனக்கு employability இருக்குது அப்படிலாம் கிடையவே கிடையாது. So as I rightly said, you are going to learn even from your friends, even from your elders, even from a 1 year kid or 2 year kid. So அவங்க பண்ற விஷயம் கூட உங்களுக்கு ட்ரெண்டிங்கா வந்துட்டு இருக்குது. Yes, next, that is I continue with, these are all the applications for employability. That application of numeracy. Numeracy is your aptitudinal skills. How you are good in aptitude, how you are good in reasoning, because that will make you fraction of things for solving your problems. Then next thing is communication and literacy, because communication is the only platform which will make knowing of yourself. நீங்க என்ன நினைக்கிறீங்க அப்படிங்கிற நீங்க உங்களோட தாட் பாயிண்ட் என்ன, உங்களோட தாட்ஸ் என்ன இருக்குது, நீங்க இந்த சொசைட்டிக்கு நல்ல விஷயம் பண்ணணும்னா என்ன மாதிரி பண்ண போறீங்க, that is only come up with communication. So once again, repeatedly I'm saying that communication is not about language. Communication can be enhanced only with the help of language proficiency. When you are good in Tamil, go with your native language. If you want to make anything good for society, you can loud enough to make. That is the way of communication. Then application of IT skills. Yes, நீங்களே பார்த்துருந்துருக்கலாம். இப்போ உள்ள காலகட்டத்தில் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா all we are filled with IT related. We are all having so lot of technological stuffs. Even we are get connected. In this meantime, we are get connected with Google Meet. This is one of the technological advancement in the educational sector. At any remote places we are connecting. We should know the minimum basic awareness of IT skills. Then how we are going to manage ourselves. That is the most important thing, self-management. Team working, as I already mentioned, team working is the way, because that is the basic. You are going to be a good leader. When you take the story of Ratan Tata, all you heard about Honorable Ratan Tata, அவர் பத்தின ஒரு ஸ்டோரி பேசேஜ் எடுத்தீங்கன்னா தெரியும். when you come across their biography, you can know many such good qualities. He started even though as a big business giant, he started his career as a workman. He spent a lot of years as a workman to adapt what problems the workmen are facing. ஸோ அப்போதான் ஒரு லீடர்ஷிப் பொசிஷன் போகிறப்ப அதை வந்து நம்ம எராடிகேட் பண்ண முடியும். மைட் பி. ஸோ தட் இஸ் த பவர் ஆஃப் டீம். தென் ப்ராப்ளம் சால்விங். இட் இஸ் நாட் ஒன்லி அப்ளிகபிள் ஃபார் கம்பெனி. In daily life, we are come acrossing lot of problems. I'm not focused on society. Individual problems are there. Your individual problems, you can come over your get up with employability skills. Be focused. Be optimistic. That is the way. When you are practicing employability skills, then you are optimist, not to be a pessimist. Optimism, accuracy will automatically implement in yourself. Then business and customer awareness. That is the last stage. When you are having good employability skills, your business problems can easily solved. You can have a lot of awareness because being as a customer, when you are going to make a solution, then you are being the customer. எனக்கு இந்த பிரச்சனை நடந்தா என்னவாகும்? ஸோ அப்படித்தான் நம்மளால என்ன பண்ண முடியும்? ஒரு பிஸ்னஸ் ப்ராப்ளம்ஸோ இல்லை பிஸ்னஸ் ஐடியாஸ்க்கு நம்ம ஹிண்ட்ஸ் கொடுக்க முடியும். நெக்ஸ்ட், successful tips. We are entered into the third thing. So what are the successful tips we want to adapt to succeed in interview process? Yes, design thinking. No, I oftenly use this word design. What design you are? So for this question, you have to analyze, who am I? When you start doing that, you can know your design. Yes, of course, as a individualistic, நான் என்னை பத்தி தெரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டேன் அப்படின்னா நம்ம என்ன டிசைன் தெரிஞ்சிடும். தட் இஸ் த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வே. இஃப் யூ வாண்ட் டு நோ அதர் செல்ஃப், நீங்க மற்றவங்களை பத்தி தெரியும்னு நினைக்கிறீங்கன்னா யூ ஷுட் நோ யுவர் செல்ஃப். உங்களை பத்தி நீங்க தெரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டாதான் நீங்க மற்றவங்களை பத்தி தெரிஞ்சுக்க முடியும். தட் இஸ் த வே ஃபார் கெட்டிங் இன் டு சைக்காலஜி. If you want to be a good psychiatrist, then identify yourself. That is a way to know other persons. So next thing is communication, computer literacy and IT skills, commercial and general awareness, soft skills and personal management, then work values and emotional intelligence, and last thing, that is personal branding and corporate communication. How we are good in branding. You might know about brand னா உங்களுக்கு தெரிஞ்சிருக்கும். Coke is the famous brand. Then Maruti is the brand, Indian brand. Bajaj, இதெல்லாம் நம்ம பிராண்ட்னு சொல்றோம். Because it is more than 50 years, it is sustained more than 50 years. அந்த பிராண்ட் எல்லாத்துக்குள்ளேயும் வந்துருச்சு. அந்த brand is the actually brandங்கிறது ஒரு word. We can think about the product or services. So as of right way, when you are adapting employability and life skill, then you are going to be a good branded person. You have to brand yourself with your own values, set of skills. Okay, and next I can start with that thing, skills needed to crack an interview process. Yes, you are into the right time, and almost I hope you are into the last year of undergraduation and postgraduate students. When you are facing an interview, then these are all the things you have to follow without hesitation. You are getting information either from your department of training and placement. உங்க placement departmentல இருந்து இந்த தேதிக்கு இந்த கம்பெனி வருது, you can get a circular, e-circular, or you can get messages through mail. பட் உங்க உங்களோட டீச்சர்ஸ் என்ன சொல்லுவாங்கன்னா, நீங்க கட்டாயம் உங்கள்கிட்ட அவ்வளோ ஸ்கோர் இருக்குது, நீங்க கட்டாயம் இந்த ஜாபுக்கு அப்ளை பண்ணுங்கன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. ஓகே மேடம், ஓகே சார், நானும் அப்ளை பண்றேன். ஓகே, ஐ எம் இன்ட்ரெஸ்டட் டு நோ கெட் இன் டு த இன்டர்வியூ ப்ராசஸ். எல்லாம் பண்ணிடுவோம். பட் இப்போ இருக்கிற கம்மியான விஷயத்துல என்ன இருக்கு அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, அது என்ன ஜாப் பொசிஷன் கேட்க மாட்டோம், என்ன கம்பெனின்னு நம்மளுக்கு தெரியாது. ஃப்ரெஷ்ஷாக போய் உட்காந்துருப்போம். That is in pre-presentation. When a HR get into the stage, pre-placement talking கொடுப்பாங்க. அப்போ அவர் ரொம்ப மோட்டிவேட்டடாக வந்திருப்பார். HR பயங்கர எந்தூசியாஸ்டிக்காக வந்திருப்பார். ஈவன் they forget their tiredness in travel. ஒரு 100 kilometers இல்லை 200 kilometers travel பண்ணி வந்திருப்பாங்க. ஸ்டேஜில் ஏறிடுவார். உங்களோட பிளேஸ்மெண்ட் ஆஃபீஸர் வந்து பயங்கர கவனிச்சு அவங்கள கூட்டு வந்து மேலே நிற்க வச்சிருப்பாரு. அவங்க எஃபர்ட், அதாவது பிளேஸ்மெண்ட் டிபார்ட்மெண்டோட எஃபர்ட் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அதுக்கு ஃபாலோ பண்ணியிருப்பாங்க. கிட்டத்தட்ட 1 year 2 years ஃபாலோ பண்ணி கொண்டு வந்திருப்பாங்க. எல்லாம் இந்த சிச்சுவேஷன், இந்த சினாரியோ நடந்துட்டு இருக்கும் மேலே. and our presentation start பண்ணி ஒரு 2 or 3 slides சரி கம்பெனிக்குள்ள போறப்ப அவர் கேட்பாரு, can anyone share about the company? மேக்சிமம் அந்த 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 ஹால்ல இருக்கிற க்ரௌட்ல no one is ready to reveal the information. It is very pathetic. Because as a head of training and placements for the past 6 years, I am facing this difficulty. Even though இப்பெல்லாம் கொஞ்சம் ஓவர் கம் பண்ண ஆரம்பிச்சிடும். என்ன பண்றோம் அப்படின்னா, அந்த கம்பெனியோட இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் அந்த கம்பெனிட்ட இருந்து ரிசீவ் பண்ற மெயில நம்ம அனுப்புறப்பே நம்ம என்ன பண்றோம், we are adding full detail about the company to the particular department. Through particular department, students are gaining that information. அதையாவது கோ த்ரூ பண்ணிட்டு வருவாங்களா அப்படின்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா, நோ, நெவர். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஸ்டெப், do some research about the organization, because in your life you are going to spend certain years in that organization. So it is extremely important to gain basic information about the company for which you are interviewing. In a study, around 47% of interviewers revealed that they wouldn't offer the job to a candidate if they had little knowledge of the company. So as my kind obligation, as you are all gaining a job or as you are facing an interview, then do that thing. Kindly make some basic information, not empirical research. I don't want to compel you to make empirical research. Basic information, having a basic information about the company. So look up for important information about the company, that is vision, mission, key personals, senior management personals, and the recent milestones. என்னென்னலாம் இப்பெல்லாம் அச்சீவ் பண்ணியிருக்கிறாங்க. You should also read up the latest news about the specific department to which you are going to apply, or verticals என்ன மாதிரிலாம் இருக்குது for which you are going to be interviewing. You should know, first of all, you should know the job position and the job responsibility. It is clearly mentioned in the second factor, that is analyze job description. So in your job description, it is clearly provided. So these are all the responsibilities you are going to have. These are all the tasks you have to perform for the particular job position. So be sure to note the key focus areas of the role you are going to apply for. Read carefully the job description one or more times and make a list of points to justify how you are going to be capable of achieving these specific duties. You have to manipulate yourself, based upon your job specification. உங்கள்கிட்ட என்ன குவாலிட்டிஸ் இருக்குது, அந்த குவாலிட்டிஸை நீங்க அழகா மேப் பண்ணி காமிக்கணும். That is the way. In case if you are having past experience, mention briefly critical instances where you have contributed. When you are having experience, then ultimately narrate your experience and with a be eager and enthusiastic, but not desperate. Next, third thing, basic fundamentals. When you're applying for a job position, then you should have a keen, in-depth basic fundamentals. You need to have excellent subject knowledge, whether you are a fresher or an experienced professional. That doesn't matter. You can expect certain tough questions in your interview. Brush up your subject fundamentals if you are a fresher. Don't sit in an interview with a blank, open mind. You should be very open, but you should fill with a lot of adequate basic foundation knowledge in your subject. திடீர்னு ஜென்ரலாக கூட கேட்கலாம். ஸோ ஜென்ரலாக இப்போ இன்னைக்கு என்னங்க, நீங்கள் என்ன நியூஸ் பேப்பர் படிச்சீங்க, காலையில் நியூஸ் பேப்பர் படிச்சிங்களா அப்படின்னு கேட்டால், எஸ் அஃப்கோர்ஸ், எஸ் சார் நான் ரீட் பண்ணேன். என்ன ரீட் பண்ணீங்கன்னு அடுத்த கொஸ்டின் வரும். நம்ம எடுப்பில் என்ன சொல்ல முடியாது, இல்லை சார் எனக்கு அதுக்கெல்லாம் டைம் இல்லை, நோ, நான் ஐ ஹேவன் கான் த்ரூ எனி டெய்லிஸ். இப்போ இருக்கிற சோஷியல் வேர்ல்டில் we are having dailies in our hand through mobile or smartphones at free of cost. Just go through that, glance, go have a glance, and you should keep up. வெறும் headlines மட்டும் வாசிக்காதீங்க, it is not enough. Just identify important crack words. Provide some 2 or 3 information. This was happened yesterday, sir. It is So I want to make courtesy for that particular daily, Dinamalar or Dinathandiya or Hindu. Make acknowledgement. Make praising of others. That is the good attitude. உங்களுக்கு யாராவது ஒரு இது பண்றாங்களா, தேங்க்யூ, தேங்க்ஸ் பண்ணுங்க, greet பண்ணுங்க. So greet பண்ணணும். That is the way. So that is one of the way for good behavior. In case you have work experience, organize your thoughts about your work and present them well. That is the thing. உங்களோட பழைய ஜாப் பொசிஷன் என்னவா இருந்தது, அதில் நீங்கள் என்னென்னலாம் பண்ணீங்க, வாட் ஆல் த பாசிட்டிவ்ஸ் யூ ஆர் மேக்கிங். நெகட்டிவ்ஸ் இருக்கும், கட்டாயம் நெகட்டிவ் இல்லாமல் இருக்காது. அந்த நெகட்டிவ் எப்படி ஓவர் கம் பண்ணீங்க, எந்த பார்ட்டில் டஃபஸ்ட்டாக நீங்கள் ஃபீல் பண்ணீங்க, எதுக்காண்டி இந்த ஜாப் பொசிஷனுக்கு வர்றீங்க. ஸோ இதெல்லாம் நீங்கள் வந்து இட் ஷுட் பி இன் வெரி பிளசன்ட் அண்ட் ப்ரெசன்டபிள் மேனர். நெக்ஸ்ட், இட் இஸ் வெரி கிரிட்டிக்கல். இட் இஸ் இந்த பார்ட் தான் ரொம்ப டஃபஸ்ட் பார்ட்டாக இருக்கும். ப்ரிப்பேர் ஃபார் அசஸ்மெண்ட் டெஸ்ட். எஸ், கெட்டிங் a job is not easy. வந்தவங்களை எல்லாத்துக்கும் வேலை கொடுத்துட மாட்டாங்க அவங்க. You are going to put up in lot of assessment levels. That is, do prepare for any written test, activities or presentation that may be mentioned in the job posting. You should be very excel in aptitude. நான் சொன்னேன்ல, employability skills நீங்க எடுத்துட்டீங்கனாலே இதெல்லாம் வந்து அதுல ஒரு ஃபேக்டர் தான். Think about employability skills. Aptitude, reasoning, mental ability, stress handling, psychometric analysis. So these are all the common way that company HRs are assessing yourself. So this way there will be no surprises during the interview and you will be mentally prepared for that. You should mentally prepare for that. And next thing is potential interview questions. Most of the interviews have many common certain questions. Tell me about yourself. Describe who you are. Why should I hire you for the particular job position? Why do you want this job? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? These are all the common questions. Make a list of such potential questions related to job profile, background, company, etc. and prepare for them in advance. Because நம்மளுக்கு தெரிஞ்சிடும் இதுதான் கேட்க போறாங்க அப்படின்ட்டு. ஒரே மாதிரி செட் ஆஃப் கொஸ்டின்ஸை நம்ம வந்து என்ன பண்ணக்கூடாது, ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணக்கூடாது. What job position and what company, which company you are going to apply. That is very mandatory. You should have 5 to 10 alternative statements that will be very best fit for that job position. And next, the most important thing is time management. Be punctual. Reach well in time to appear professional. You should be appear like a professional. Your way of dressing, that is social etiquette சொல்ற விஷயம். Personal etiquette நான் வந்து எல்லாமே வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா I never talk about a personal. It is ultimately for a social fit, social etiquette. People who arrive late are often rejected even before they appear for the interview. It can be easily traced out. அங்கங்க உங்களுக்கு சர்வேலன்ஸ் கேமரா இருக்குது. You can be easily monitored. And next thing is be attentive. Good communication skills can go for a long way in impressing the interviewer. Listen carefully. You should be a good listener. When the interviewer asks something, you should be very attentive. Suppose when you are missed out, kindly pardon for a one time. When you are repeating after times, then it is not going to be a successful time for that time. So listen carefully to everything the interviewer is saying. This is not the time to daydream or to be distracted. So you should be more attentive in the sessions. Even in the last stage of interview, they can ask, so in the pre-placement talk, I make one word. What is the word? You should be able to prove yourself. Next, speak clearly. That is very essential. Maintain clarity of speech at all times. It is not only for getting a job. In your personal life also, you should maintain that clarity of speech. Because making a word is very easy, but the retrieval process is very difficult. So at all cases, you should having your self-clarity. To project confidence and clarity of thoughts, when communicating, speaking in a calm and clear manner. You should make certain ups and downs, what we call as accent. You should, likewise, a newsreader. You can see how a newsreader can perform. When they are mentioning a sad information, even their eye contacts, their facial expressions, emotional expressions are there. You can easily differentiate that. Okay. So depends upon that emotions you are going to make. Okay. Don't be in a rush to get all the answers out. Or what is your name தான் கேட்டிருப்பாரு. My name is start பண்ணி நீங்க வரிசையா சொல்வீங்க. I belong to that particular third year Department of Commerce Computer Application sir. அவர் கொஸ்டினே போஸ்ட் பண்ணியிருக்க மாட்டாரு. ஸோ அந்த டயத்தில் என்ன ஆயிரும், ஓகே இவர் இந்த பர்டிகுலர் கேண்டிடேட் வந்து ஒரு சர்டன் வேல மெமரைஸ் பண்ணிட்டு வந்திருக்கிறாங்க. They are just providing information in a sequential manner. Then next thing is body language. How we are going to present ourselves before the interviewer. Lot of communication is indeed non-verbal, and this is critical in an interview. In fact, 33% of employers figure out within the first 90 seconds of an interview whether they will hire someone. இவர் அதுக்கு செட் ஆவாரா ஆக மாட்டாருன்னு ஈஸியா உங்களோட இம்ப்ரெஷன் வச்சே தெரிஞ்சிடும். யுவர் வே ஆஃப் நான் வெர்பல் இம்ப்ரெஷன்ஸ். தட் இஸ் ஸ்டார்ச்சிங் இன் யுவர் சீட், சாஞ்சு உட்கார்றது, சிட்டிங் இன் அ லைட் பேக் பொசிஷன்ஸ். நான் வாட்டுக்கு இப்ப நான் எடுத்துட்டு இருக்கிறேன். This is my one of the opportunity for me to connect with you people in this occasion. I should be in a professional way. Anyhow, I am a speaker. நான் வாட்டுக்கு இப்படி சாஞ்சிட்டு சொல்லுங்க பேசுங்க. This is not the right way. Okay, we should be more professional. Or being fidgety can go against you. Instead, sit upright and keep a smile on your face at all times. Personal etiquettes. Kindly go through personal etiquettes that will aptly provide you how you are going to make appeal of yourself. Personal appeal. Next, make positive eye contact. Even though you can have an imagination, we are using this IT platform. Yes, of course. பட் எனக்கு என்ன ஓடிட்டு இருக்குது அப்படின்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா, உங்களை எல்லாத்தையும் நான் பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கிறேன். பட் நான் என் பிரசன்டேஷன் தான் பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கிறேன். பட் எனக்குள்ள உள்ள இமேஜினேஷன், நீங்க எல்லாரும் என்னைய பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கிறீங்க. ஒரு கிளாஸ் ரூம்ல எப்படி பேசுறனோ அதே மாதிரி தான் நான் பேசிட்டு இருக்கிறேன் இப்ப. எஸ், அஸ் அ ஸ்பீக்கர் ஐ இமேஜின் மை செல்ஃப். எனக்கு முன்னாடி ஒரு 500 பேர் இருக்கிறாங்க. ஐ கேன் ஃபில்ட் அப் வித் 1000 members as a crowd. When you think like that, you can see all the people. Within a single camera focus, I can see all of your faces, how you are going to react, your reaction, your facial expressions. When you talk to an interviewer, be sure to look at them. Don't look down or at the wall or at the clock, because that confidence, I said that confidence, right? Your confidence can easily keen absorbed by the interviewer through your eye contact. Next, clear perception of your resume. இங்கதான் எல்லாருமே ஃபால் பண்ணுவோம். உங்க கிளாஸ்ல யாராவது 2 பேர் இருப்பாங்க, நல்லா ரெஸ்யூம் கண்டென்ட் ரெடி பண்ணுவாங்க. அதை அப்படியே என்ன பண்றது, சேம் அப்ஜெக்டிவ், சேம் ஸ்டார்டிங் வித் சேம் கேரியர் அப்ஜெக்டிவ் வித் ஆல் இன்ஃபர்மேஷன். ஈவன் பர்சனல் இன்ஃபர்மேஷனை கூட மாற்ற மாட்டேங்கிறாங்க சில பேர். இட் இஸ் வெரி பேத்தட்டிக் ரைட் நவ். ஏன்னா ஹெச்ஆர்ஸ் நெவர் ஆஸ்க் இன் ஃப்ரண்ட் ஆஃப் யூ. முடிச்சுட்டு போன பிறகு எங்களை கூப்பிட்டு சொல்லுவாங்க, பாருங்க சார் பர்சனல் இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் கூட மாத்தாம அப்படியே வச்சிருக்கிறாங்க சார், ஒரே மெயில் ஐடி. இவருக்கு நான் ஜாப் கொடுக்கணும்னா எப்படி ஜாப் ஆர்டர் அனுப்புறது? யூ கேன் திங்க், இமேஜின், யூ கேன் திங்க் ஆர் இமேஜின். அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு எம்பாரசிங் சிச்சுவேஷன் எப்படி இருக்கும்? ஒரு பிளேஸ்மெண்ட் ஆஃபீஸருக்கு என்ன மாதிரி ஒரு எம்பாரஸ்மெண்ட் இருக்கும்? ஸோ ரெஸ்யூம் ப்ரிப்பரேஷன் இஸ் லைக்வைஸ் பில்டிங் பிளாக்ஸ். சின்ன குழந்தைங்க பில்டிங் பிளாக்ஸ்ன்னு அடுக்குவாங்க, பார்த்துருக்கிறீங்களா? அவங்களோட இமேஜினரி கெப்பாசிட்டிக்கு இது ஒரு ட்ரெயின், இது ஒரு அழகான பில்டிங்கு. பட் அவங்க அடுக்கிற விஷயம் ரொம்ப அழகா இருக்கும். சேம் ப்ராக்டிஸ். உங்களோட செல்ஃப் எக்ஸ்பிளனேஷனை ஒவ்வொன்றா ஸ்டெப் அவுட் பண்ணுங்க. Make resume appropriately. Personal resume. That is very essential. Your resume should be speak. நீங்க எவ்வளவு சொல்றீங்களோ அதை சொல்ல வர வேண்டிய விஷயத்தை ரெஸ்யூம்ல நீங்க அழகா கிளாரிட்டியா போர்ட்ரேட் பண்ணியிருக்கணும். Stick to specific examples or tasks regarding that accomplishment. It is advisable to rehearse before the interview. What kind of information we want to prolong? Yes, of course, you can introduce by your name. மற்றதெல்லாம் ரெஸ்யூம்ல இருக்குது. நீங்க என்ன படிச்சுட்டு இருக்கிறீங்க, உங்கள்கிட்ட என்ன ஸ்கில் செட் எல்லாமே ரெஸ்யூம்ல இருக்குது. As a HR, they might know all things with your resume. But you should know how we are going to make a good presentation. How we are going to prolong with additional information as a value added. ரெஸ்யூம்ல இருக்கிறத சொல்றதுக்கு நம்ம இல்லை. But you should prolong information along with your provided information in resume. Okay. Next thing, know what and when to speak. That's very important. Keep in mind, you are in a formal setting. You are in a formal setting. Even if the interview is acting friendly, avoid inappropriate abatements. Don't use casual slang or jargon. That might be a testing thing. In addition, avoid statements about that is race or religions or politics. Never make that. Stick to that interviewer is talking about and make in line with the statements which is ever posted in an interview. And that is, and also it should be in a polite and formal manner. Next thing, interview mode. Think that you are in an interview mode. Of course, be it with a person at the reception desk. நீங்க ஒரு கம்பெனிக்கே போறீங்க இன்டர்வியூ, உங்களுக்கு காலேஜ்ல ப்ரீ லெவல் முடிஞ்சிருச்சு, உங்களை கம்பெனிக்கு விசிட் பண்ண சொல்றாங்க, நீங்க கம்பெனிக்கு கரெக்டா டைம் பஞ்சுவலா போறீங்களா? And how they are going to ask information in the reception desk, starting from the reception desk to any staff member, they pull about your behavior when you reach the office. Starting when you reach the office, when your initiation to the last, they should notice about your behavior. Okay. You should keep on thinking that you are in an interview mode. Don't waste time and space. That is one of the most important skill. Be direct in your answers and do not beat around the bush. There will be some tough questions you may not know the answers. In such cases, politely accept that you are not aware but ready to learn. You should notice them. Sir, I am a good learner. In that particular instant, I may not aware about that particular thing. But when you are making or when you are availing certain opportunistic time, I will prove myself. I will ready to learn. Give me some time. I will ready to answer for that question. It is only for the rare case. And next, make some customized answers. Okay, when asked about a particular skill set, do not have only one standard answer. Instead, list out the ways your skills can add value to the role and the company for which you are interviewing. And also, in addition, how your skill set is best fit for the society also. How you are going to add value to the job role, company, and the society. Because company, it is only fitted in the society. It is only fitted in the environment. And next thing is mention strength. Because quite often in a face-to-face interview, HR can ask, what are all your strengths? So you can be asked about a particular project listed on your resume. இதை நீங்க பண்ணிருக்கிறீங்க, you mention like that. So I being the team head, I am organizing such function. Okay, can you explain about your role in that particular function? You should know that thing. இந்த மாதிரி தான் சொல்லணும். I am a hard working. இது நார்மலா எல்லாம் போட்டிருப்பாங்க, அதை சொல்லாதீங்க. If you are answer it in one single way, then HR can easily identify. அதுக்கப்புறம் அவர் கேட்டு பதில் சொல்ற மாதிரி இருக்கும். அப்படி பண்ணாதீங்க. நரேட். நீங்க நிறைய ஆர்கனைஸ் பண்ணிருப்பீங்க. symposia or department function or college institute function, அதை நீங்க என்ன பண்ணுங்க, ஸ்டோரியை நரேட் பண்ணுங்க. அண்ட் ஆல்சோ யூ ஆர் கெட்டிங் டைம் அண்ட் கான்ஃபிடென்ஸ். ஏன்னா நீங்க பண்றது விஷயத்தை தான் சொல்றீங்க. ஸோ be confident and informative when talking about your strength, but do not be arrogant or boastful. When it seems that you are arrogant, then ultimately questions will be raised by the HR like that. Next, appropriate career goal. That is the first statement in your resume also. Your career goal or objective should be clear in your mind. அதை மெமரைஸ் பண்ணி spit out பண்ணாதீங்க. Never do that. Get the keyword. When you are having career objective, get the keyword. When you are a fresher இருந்தீங்க அப்படின்னா கட்டாயம் என்னவா இருக்கும், ஜாப் பொசிஷன் சார் லோயர் லெவல் மேனேஜ்மெண்ட்ல தான் இருக்கும், யுவர் என்ட்ரி பொசிஷன். ஸோ on that entry position, you should be well versed in quantitative terms. So I want to account that particular job position within a time frame of certain years. I will be like that. You should be like that. Do not leave it general or vague, as it can show lack of ambition and clarity. And next skill is post right questions whenever the opportunities arise. These can be about attributes of the job and the department and the company. Any random questions can be dealt with later. அந்த இடத்துல கேட்காதீங்க. May I know your name? அப்படி கேட்டீங்கன்னா நீங்க you are getting trapped. ஏன்னா அவர் ப்ரீ பிளேஸ்மெண்ட் டாக்லேயே சொல்லியிருப்பாரு, அவர் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்றப்பே சொல்லியிருப்பாரு. இல்ல உங்களுக்கு வெல்கம் அட்ரஸ் பண்றப்பயே உங்களோட ஃப்ரெண்டோ இல்ல உங்க பிளேஸ்மெண்ட் ஆஃபீஸரோ வெல்கம் பண்ணியிருப்பாங்க. ஸோ நேம் கால் பண்ணி அந்த இடத்துல கேட்கணுங்கிறதுக்காண்டி மே நோ யுவர் நேம் அப்படின்னீங்கன்னா நல்லா ஆன்சர் பண்ணியிருப்பீங்க. When you are posting bad question, that it will also move on to the negative consequence. Because எனக்கு நடந்தது நான் சொல்றேன் இன்ஃபோசிஸ்ல. In the year 2006, it was made by myself. அதனால தான் நான் சொல்றேன் இந்த மிஸ்டேக் நான் பண்ணேன். May know your name sir. May know your மேடத்துல கேட்டேன். May know your good name ma'am. Possibilities. These are all the possibilities. And next, you should stay motivated. Remember, a positive attitude can leave a good impression on the interviewer. If you appear sad or disappointed, ஐயோ என்னை டீச்சர் தான் வந்து விட்டுருக்குறாங்க, என்னோட பிளேஸ்மெண்ட் ஆஃபீஸர் தான் புஷ் பண்ணி இந்த வேலைக்கு விட்டுருக்கிறாரு, கஷ்டம். It shows a lack of ability in handling difficult situation, worsening your chances. Whatever the thing, உங்களுக்குள்ளே நிறைய அந்த சிச்சுவேஷன்ஸ்ல ஏதாவது டஃபஸ்ட் சிச்சுவேஷனா இருக்கலாம். Be smile all times. You should be a highly motivated person. And last, show gratitude. நான் தான் சொன்னேன். At all times, start with your friends, start with your family members. தீபாவளி நாளைக்கு எல்லாருமே செலிப்ரேட் பண்ணுவீங்க, எல்லாத்துக்கும் விஷ் பண்ணுங்க. இப்போ அது கம்மி ஆயிடுச்சு, ஃபேஸை பார்த்து சொல்ற விஷயங்கள்லாம் கம்மி ஆயிடுச்சு. Because we are all technological advanced. We are using WhatsApp, we are using Facebook, we are using Insta to sharing our wishes. Yes, of course. Share your feelings with your parents. Thank them. Thank for your life. என்ன சிச்சுவேஷனாக இருந்தாலும் பரவாயில்ல, ஃபர்ஸ்ட் greet them. Thank them. Your siblings, take care of your siblings. Take care of your friends. Never miss them, because this will be practiced in your life for the betterment. Yes, no matter how your interview goes, always take a moment to thank the interviewers for their time and consideration. Whether it move on to bad side, no problem with that thing. Thank them. A positive attitude and polite behavior can go a long way in impressing people. Okay, and next, yes, with that thing I covered 3 portfolios. Number 1, career opportunities, how you are going to set your career after your graduation. And number 2, what are the life skill and employee life and employability skills you are going to get impart in excel your career. And number 3, successful tips for succeed in an interview process. And this is the right time for question and answer sessions. Feel free to post questions, be interactive. நான் அதை தான் திருப்பி திருப்பி சொல்லிட்டு இருக்கிறேன். as a student இதெல்லாம் உங்களுக்கு ஒரு நல்ல பிளாட்ஃபார்ம். ஏன்னா நம்ம நேரில் இல்லை, யூ ஆர் வாட்சிங் மீ த்ரூ ஃபோன் ஆர் யுவர் லேப்டாப் ஆர் டெஸ்க்டாப். ஏன்னா நீங்க கேட்கறது தமிழ்ல கூட கேளுங்க, கொஸ்டின்ஸ் தப்பே இல்லை, லாங்குவேஜ் பேரியர்லாம் கிடையாது. நானும் வந்து உங்க கூட ஒரு ஆளா தான் இருக்கிறேன், சரிங்களா? நான் வெளியில இருந்து வர கிடையாது, இல்லை இன்னைக்கு தான் நான் இந்த பூமிக்கு வந்திருக்கேன்லாம் கிடையாது. யூ ஷுட் போஸ்ட் கொஸ்டின்ஸ் அண்ட் ஆன்சர்ஸ். நெவர் ஹெசிடேட். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வந்து பி பார்ட்டிசிபேட்டிவ். நான் அதை தான் திருப்பி திருப்பி எல்லாத்துலேயும் நான் ஒரு ஹம்பிள் ரிக்வஸ்ட் வைக்கிறது என்ன அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, ஹவு ஃபார் யூ ஆர் கோயிங் டு கெட் பார்ட்டிசிபேட், யுவர் இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் ரேட், இட்ஸ் வெரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். நம்மகிட்ட இருக்கிற ஒர்க் ஃப்ளோ இருக்கும், நம்மளுக்கு ஒர்க் அர்ஜென்சி, எமர்ஜென்சி. வி ஆர் ரன்னிங் அண்ட் பிஸி வேர்ல்டு with lot of fulfilled objectives, personal objectives, money. We want to get revenue generation, money generation. வீடு வாங்கணும், கார் வாங்கணும், ஃபேமிலி செட்டில் பண்ணணும். நல்லா தெரிஞ்சுக்கோங்க, there is no settlement. There is no settlement. செட்டில்மெண்ட்டுங்கிற ஒரு டேமே கிடையாது லைஃப்ல. That is exactly shown in Maslow's need of hierarchy. It is clearly explained by Maslow. There are some levels. Last thing is self actualization. Self actualization போயிட்டுமே நீங்க ஒவ்வொரு ஸ்டேஜுக்கு போயிட்டு இருப்பீங்க, கிடையவே கிடையாது. There is never end for that thing. ஓகே, பிகாஸ் நான் அந்த வேர்டை நான் சொல்லியிருக்கணும். இன்னைக்கு நம்ம சம்பாதிக்கிற விஷயத்த வந்து ஒரு ஆள் திருடிட்டு போயிடுவாங்க நம்மகிட்ட இருந்து. What you earn, that will be going to theft by someone or someone else in the society. நீங்க சம்பாதிக்கிற சம்பாத்தியத்தை யாராவது ஒரு நாள் உங்ககிட்ட இருந்து திருடிட்டு போயிடுவாங்க, உண்மைதான். பட் அவர் ஸ்கில் செட்ஸ், அவர் லேர்னிங், அவர் எஜுகேஷன், அது திருடப்பட முடியாது, பட் ஷேர் பண்ண முடியும். Keep on that thing. Can I have any questions in that thing, Professor? Thank you. If any questions, kindly post it in chat box. Thank you for listening. Because I want to end presentation because I want to see all the faces. Another Suprasam sir, I am really grateful and feeling thankful for the opportunity you avail me in this day, because எல்லாம் ஃபெஸ்டிவல் மோட்ல இருப்பாங்க. பட் anyhow I am really sorry. இன்னைக்கு தான் எனக்கு அந்த டென்யூர் கிடைச்சது, அதனால தான் இன்னைக்கு இந்த டேல அக்செப்ட் பண்ணேன் நான். I know you are all of you are in festival mode and wish you all happy and prosperous Diwali. Can I have questions? எனக்கு ரொம்ப சந்தோஷப்படுவேன் நான்.
Students, thank you sir. Students, if you have any doubt, any questions, please post through the chat window, or we can ask the question through the voice. Hello, any students, please respond, please reply. Any students can ask a question or have any doubt. Hello, are you there? Students are there?
Otherwise you can provide feedback, no questions.
Okay. No students is ready to give the ask questions. Okay, no problem. Any students, please give your feedback either in Tamil or in English. There's no problem at all. Hello, students. Hello. Students, please kindly respond.
Yes, of course.
Nice.
Kartika,
Yes.
nice speech, sir. Kartik Bala, yes, thank you. Abhirami, thank you. Deepika, see, interesting and very useful session. Thank you very much. And so at this juncture, now I really thank the management of G.Venkataswamy College, because this is my second tenure. The last week, connected with people for research scholars and MPhil and master, that is post-graduation scholars for especially with commerce track. I handled one training session on marketing management. That is a track in UGC NET. I really thank the management of G.Venkataswamy College and the authorities, managing organizing secretary, managing trustee, principal, and the director at this moment. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you. So, thank you, Kwasiraman, sir. Thank you for explaining the opportunities available after completion of the graduation, and also explain the employability skill and the successful tips to succeed or crack the interview. I think it is very useful for our students. And one quote is very affected me. That is what the participation is very important, whether you are winning or not. That's not a problem. Participation is very important. So the students, please fix this word in your mind. Definitely you will get a very good post in your career. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your valuable speech. And
Thank you, sir.
happy
Thank you very
wishes,
much.
happy wishes to all the students as well as Kasiraman, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Happy Deepavali to all students and Kasi, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, students.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Students, you can lead the meeting. Okay, very good. Thank you, sir. Mari Chelvi and Saranya. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Sakti, Nikila, and Sakti, and Uma, Bharati. Thank you. Thank you. Hello. Okay, sir. Thank you. Sorry. சரி ரைட் ஓகே கனெக்ட் ஆயிடுச்சுல ஓகே ஓகே தேங்க்யூ Hello, students, you can leave the meeting. Students, you can leave the meeting. The meeting is over. Happy Diwali. Thank you. Thank you. Students, you can leave the meeting. I think 20 more students are there.